from down current of us by their sense of smell, which is unbelievably strong. Their nails or nostrils can detect one single drop of blood in an Olympic swimming pool sized area of water.
Oh!
Ah, you just got my wetsuit! Oops. Look at that! I've got a war wound in my wetsuit, and now a whole new weapon. Oh no! That was my trousers! With this much plankton in the water, the fish are in a frenzy.
This is the weirdest sensation! I'm being physically assaulted by a random foul right in I wasn't expecting that!
We're bound for one of the most exciting of all environments. It's kind of the equivalent of a cloud forest with incredible light, haunted by strange, stunning predators. The only real difference is, ow! Oh, that hurts! Take 3. See, as we start to build up speed, automatically, the water's pushing back against me, and I'm really struggling to hold on. I'm actually losing my strength. I don't even try to move quite through enough. Oh dear. I'm still not on the right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the naked naturalist, Steve Backshall! Hello, thank you so much. And welcome to our work. Yes, straight through, and let's see that slow down. So you can see how the force accelerates down through the wick, and it creates an incredible amount of crunching teeth of things like parrotfish. They're munching away at the coral and then pulling out their back ends a fine white sand, which forms the paradise beaches that we go to for our holidays. Don't think about that too much. The first communication sound is kind of like this, and it's quite often done by grinding or twining bones in the head, particularly the jawbone. The most resonant sounds, like this, are used from the swim bladder. So what they'll do is twang this organ inside the animal, which is used usually for regulating buoyancy, but can also be used to make these sounds. It can be really intimidating underwater. The loudest sound on reef is from the clapping claws of pistol shrimp, things like Backshall snapping shrimp, and even though, as I said, they're only teeny tiny, that claw shuts so fast that at its centre is a cavitation bubble that can be as hot as the surface of the sun. But everyone's favourite way that a fish can talk is like this. Flatulence. Fish talk out their poop shoots. It is not only politicians that do this. It's absolutely true, I'm gonna make it up. So tell you what, let's put it all together. Oh, that was a wet one at the end there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Backshall and the bottom team. Hemotoxin. Heme means blood. I have some actual blood here that I took out of my arm just this morning because I'm that committed to this show. And here, some hemotoxic venom, which is found in the venom of certain vipers, like Russell's viper. Now, if I mix the venom and the blood together, then almost immediately a change is going to start to take effect. We'll come back to that in just a second and see how it's getting on. Next up would be a cytotoxin. A cytotoxin. Cyto means cells. I've got some cytotoxic venom here, so this is found in the venom of lots of different kinds of spiders and rattlesnakes. And a cell, a pretty good idea of what a cell is like, is a balloon. You've got this membrane on the outside, and the membrane of a cell protects things like the mitochondria in inside, the energy factory of the cells. The cell membrane is incredibly important. Well, a cytotoxic venom goes to work on that membrane outside. Oh my God, they really went off. Holy moly, it's not usually as impressive as that. I'm very sorry to everyone in the front row. Oh my goodness. There you have it. That's how a cytotoxin works. Oh my goodness.
I've got one right here.
Thank you. Next up would be a neurotoxin. A neurotoxin. A neuro means of the nerves and nervous system. So every process in our bodies, from the beating of our hearts to the fluttering of our eyelashes, comes from these electric pulses that race down our neurons or nerve cells. And those are travelling at the speed of a bolt of lightning, which I'm sure lots of you saw crackling across the sky just the other night. So those electric signals going down our neurons are vital for life. And a neurotoxic venom, such as is found in most of the venomous Australian snakes, and also things like scorpion centipedes and scorpions as well, it gets in the way of those signals. So it might make them speed up, it might make them become erratic, it might make them stop. It could be painless, or it could really hurt. That's not going to work. But whatever, this is all very good reason why. Should anyone be bitten by a venomous creature here in Australia, the number one rule that you need to remember is to keep them calm. Don't let them panic, don't let them charging around a million miles an hour. Get them to help as quickly and calmly as you can. You have the best help here in Australia of any nation in the world, hands down. But if someone is allowed to panic and go sprinting around, that aids the passage of venom around your body. So keep them calm, get them to help as quickly as possible. Next up, let's have a little look at what's happened to the blood in the presence of hematoxin. It started to congeal, to coagulate. Not very much, it has to be said, but it goes all soupy. If it's all soupy, then it can't do its job of carrying oxygen around the body. Now, if any of this is starting to sound a little bit scary, it's worth bearing in mind quite how important inside their head, that organ, and effectively they're going and sending sounds out into the water. And those sounds, when they hit anything solid, will bounce back and then get picked up in the lower jaw, which is full of a jelly-like fat. And they can process what that sound is, and it's so incredibly adept that they can tell the difference between different species of fish just bouncing sound off their swim bladder. So you can tell if it's a chinook, a coho, a silver salmon, and decide if it's going to be worth hunting just using sound.